Would you believe I made these pancakes using a mixture with only 3 ingredients? Believe it or not, that's exactly how pancakes were originally made. So, true story, I formed pancakes actually originated from ancient Greece way back in 500 BC, which were called taganates. The only ingredients they used were starch, a sweetener, and a liquid. That's all. In fact, the type of pancakes they ate back then, if anything, were more akin to what we know now as hot water cornbread or hoe cakes. Over time, as people migrated and moved around, and we as a race became much more knowledgeable about food science, the recipes gradually evolved into different regional variations. Perhaps the regional variation that's most like what Americans enjoy today is the British kind, which also incorporates the addition of a fat and a protein. So, 5 ingredients in total. The main difference, though, is that British pancakes are decidedly much flatter than what we're accustomed to in modern day America, which is why they are called flapjacks. The British brought this variation over with them when they migrated to the US, and as advances were made in food processing and agricultural products became much more affordable and accessible, the British migrants alongside the native born Americans began experimenting with adding other ingredients, namely leavening agents such as baking soda. This was a massive game changer in a couple ways, as the chemical reaction from the baking soda inside the pancakes is what helps to make the pancakes so much thicker and fluffier because of the air pockets they form in the batter. So the 3 ingredients that the Greeks used was wheat flour for their starch, honey for their sweetener, and then sour milk for their liquid. I'm going to use ingredients that are slightly different. Instead, I'm using 3 cups of self-rising flour for my starch, which already has the leavening agent incorporated in it. For my sweetener, I'm using 1/3 cups of white granulated sugar. And then for my liquid, I'm using 3/4 cups of powdered buttermilk, which offers a similar flavor profile as sour milk, but has been pasteurized for safe consumption. You're then just going to whisk all of the dry ingredients together until they're well combined. You can also use a food processor for this as well if you have one, as you'll just blend all the ingredients together for 15 to 30 seconds. Now, the nice part about this recipe is as long as it's stored in a dry and airtight container, I have a 32-ounce mason jar in the video, it can easily maintain its freshness for at least 6 months. The only thing I must stress is because this mixture does contain powdered buttermilk that's been opened, you must refrigerate it immediately or else it will spoil at room temperature. Then once you're ready to enjoy some pancakes, all you have to do is take 1 cup of the mix and combine it with 3/4 cups of water, and you'll have from scratch pancakes that come out just as good as the frozen or store-bought mixes without having to add a bunch of unnecessary or ultra-processed ingredients. And if you would like to see more of these recipes, please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.